Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Which university did you graduate from?
I graduated from Hebes University.
What subject did you major in at university?
I majored in economics.
Tell me about the courses of your major in university.
I take more than 50 courses in university, including microeconomics, macroeconomics, marketing principles, sales management, statistics, and so on.
How did you get on with your studies in university?
I did well in university. I was one of the top students in the class.
What subject did you minor in?
I didn't minor in any subject when I was in university, but I attended English and computer courses. And I am currently studying finance in a training school.
Is there someone I can talk to about a payment question?
Yes, we can handle that here. How can I help you?
My paycheck that just arrived is less than last week's check.
Did you work at all during the last pay period?
Yes, actually, I did make a little bit of money.
Did you report it on your continued claim form?
Yes, I showed that income on the continued claim form.
Well, we deducted a portion of the income that you made from this week's check.
Maybe I just shouldn't show the income then.
That is cheating and, if you get caught, you will be fined and disqualified from collecting unemployment.
I'm terrible sorry. I seem to have mislaid your MP4.
Don't worry about that.
Very sorry that I have caused you so much trouble.
No trouble at all.
Won't you let me buy a new one tomorrow?
No, that's quite out of the question.
Please accept my deep apology.
I never did like this MP4 anyway. I won't hear of it.
Excuse me, Mr. White? I just need you to sign these before I leave.
Sure, Sherry. Sorry to have kept you waiting. If you hadn't told me, I probably would have just forgotten all about them.
That's my job, sir. Just one more signature here, please.
There you are. What are the branches of operations?
Operations is made up of manufacturing, materials, shipping and distribution, etc.
It seems that it is a key department for providing materials and transportation.
Yes, it is.
Hello, Miss Wu. This is Dan Robson calling from OTC Limited. I'd like to check my last order. When exactly was it sent out?
I can check that for you right now. Would you mind holding?
Sure, no problem.
Mr. Robson, I'm sorry. Our computer system is down. Could I call you back later?
Sure. Do you have my number?
Yes, I have it right here. I'm so sorry about this.
No problem. I'll wait for your call.
I've been at this for 2 weeks now and nothing's turned up.
You're right. I think it's time to seek professional help.
What do you mean?
I know you don't want to pay for a job, but I think it's time we consulted a headhunter.
You're right. I don't want to pay, but I don't want to live without pay, either.
Ha, ha, ha. I agree. That's not much fun.
Do you have anyone in mind?
Actually, I do.
Who?
Cook & Company does a lot of placements in your field.
Yeah, they do. Anyone else come to mind?
Not at the moment, but I'll let you know.
Could you give me an expense report? I would like to attach the invoices for my phone bill this season.
Here you are. Do you need glue?
That is very kind of you. I'm just running out of glue.
You're welcome.
Hello? Is this the maintenance department?
Yeah, that's right. What can I do for you?
We're having a lot of trouble with our printer. Could you come and take a look at it sometime this afternoon?
Let me see. Yeah, all right. I'll be over about 2.
Welcome, Mr. Sun.
Thank you for your entertaining me.
Today I'll invite you to enjoy the seafood. Please make yourself at home.
Excuse me, what business are you looking after in Germany?
I am running Chinese arts and crafts.
What arts and crafts are you interested in this time?
I hope to import some silk from Hangzhou to Germany. Can you help me?
Sure, I'll certainly help you do it.
Miss Wong. How do you do? I'm Alan James, the Director of Human Resource Department of this company.
How do you do, Mr. James? Thank you for asking me to come in.
Not at all. Please sit down, then we can begin.
Thank you.
As you know, Miss Wong, we are looking for an executive secretary with business background and good English skills. We looked into your resume and thought you might be a good candidate.
Thank you.
Today's interview is for us to get to know a little about you. And the interview will last a little bit longer. So, if you're comfortable, I want to ask you some questions.
Have you finished that report yet?
No, I'm still working on it.
How much time do you need?
Give me one more day.
How do I make a good impression in the interview?
You should try to put your best foot forward, and be careful of your personal appearance. At least you should get yourself dressed up. Appearance isn't everything, but it's the first thing an interviewer notices about you.
Anything else?
Don't boast and don't be modest.
What do you mean by this? You can't do the two things at the same time.
Appear confident and show the interviewers that you're competent. Don't exaggerate things or you'll give the impression that you're talking big.
I see.
Try to be natural, alert and interested.
You've given me very valuable advice and I have more confidence in myself now. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Good luck to you. Okay. I just want to brief you all on the travel market in Taiwan. To start with, generally speaking, the travel industry in Taiwan focuses mainly on tours. This segment of the industry is well developed.
Sorry to interrupt, Doris, but can you tell me more about these tour groups, what kind of things they enjoy, and so on?
Yes, of course. Most of the time, when they travel, they prefer to do so in large groups accompanied by a guide, who usually takes care of everything, for instance, choosing the restaurants, the itinerary, the mode of transport, and things like that. Another thing is that most travelers to the UK tend to be middle-aged, around 40 to 50 or so. This age group is less adventurous. They like good hotels, and have money to spend. They kind of prefer to stay in the cities where they feel safer. They are not into mountain climbing in Wales or anything.
I don't mean to interrupt, but can you tell me what plans you have for growing the youth market?
Just a moment. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Where was I? Oh yes. By way of illustration, let's look at the top 5 destinations in the UK for this kind of traveller over the last 5 years. If you look at page 10, you can see what I mean. In spite of these characteristics of the market, I still think there is room for growth in the youth sector.
So how do you intend to do that?
Okay, let me tell you what we've been doing. We've been in touch with the Wales and Scottish tourist development offices here in Taiwan, and they're interested in working with us to promote their regions to the youth segment. We've decided to implement an advertising campaign focusing on the excitement of the activities in those regions.
May I interrupt you for a moment?
Go ahead.
How much is it going to cost, and who is going to pay?
Well, at the moment we are trying to work out those details. We haven't managed to come up with a concrete plan yet, but we are working on it.
I see. Okay, so what's next?
Well, our intention is to have some features about these regions in some youth magazines. We're also going to run some ads on TV and put some flyers in places where young people go, like the gym and student organizations. We're making arrangements to have some activities at big shopping malls and department stores around town.
Richard, do you have the number for that Chinese restaurant on the corner?
Yeah, hold on a second. I've got it in my office. Here it is. 553-2213.
553-2213. Great, thanks.
No problem. Pick me up something to eat too, please.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.